Hey, what's going on? All right, another video within 2 weeks. I think I'm spoiling you now. I just bought this, so I thought I'd do an unboxing video for this. I'm holding it like this because of the glare of the light. It's very shiny packaging. I don't want to blind you with my lights. So it's the 1/10 scale. I'm going to figure out what scale it is now. I'm going to go with 1/10. I think it is 1/10 scale. Suyata, Arya, triple kit. You get like a bike, a robot dog, and the female character, which is kind of cool. It's a Suyata Originals. I think it's their own design. They have these, I think, because they have these kind of their own made-up little stories. Because most of their kits like this come with like a little comic book, and they kind of give you a little background story. We'll go into that when I open it anyway. So let's dive in, rather than have that light shining all over it. And the side of the box got some nice pictures on the sides there. And this side, some more pictures of the figure, whatnot. So first up, you'll see there's a lot of plastic in here, a lot of sprues. If you're familiar with mecha kits, then you'll know that a lot of mecha kits come with quite a lot of sprues anyway, a lot of small pieces. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to dump it all out here. Oh, you see? Just tons. There must be like 20 sprues in here. Right. Let's dump it all out. And we'll count it all back in again. There's the instruction manual. Straight away it feels pretty hefty. Almost like an old school comic book. So, as soon as I've got it out, maybe we'll go through this first. They have these resealable bags, which are nice. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they rip. This actually feels like it might rip. Is it? Oh no, maybe not. There you go. Looks like some plugs here. Okay. Looks like a little decal sheet. Take a look at those actually quickly. Same again. Got resealable baggies. Now, yeah, they're water slide decals. Water slide, so looks like you get facial expressions, eyes. I had a quick look at this earlier, and I think with the faces, you get their pre-painted faces and you get blank faces, so you can make your own, which is kind of cool. There's those, so very good, very nice. Suyata decals I'm not that familiar with. I have made previous Suyata kits. Actually, no, I'll tell a lie. My last Suyata kit did have decals, and they were actually really good. They went on really well, really easily. They were quite nice. What's this? Oh, there could be a little correction sheet there. There's obviously something in the instruction manual that wasn't quite right, so they've given you a little correction sheet, which is kind of cool. We'll put that back in there. Oh, and we'll put those plugs back in, because we don't need those. Put that in the box. Let's have a look at the manual. So we go through the sprues. I don't know if maybe some of you have made a Suyata kit. Their instruction manuals are actually pretty decent. They're actually pretty good. They're a fairly new company, so they've obviously looked at other kits and try to do a better version of their own stuff. Really nice artwork. I love their artwork. It's great. That's cool, isn't it? That's really cool. So first off the bat, really nice big pictures of the finished models. You got the very cute looking female cyber chick. And it's got a shield and some weapons. It's like a big gun or something. You got this robot dog, which I think they actually exist now. You've probably seen them on YouTube. I know they've got them in China. These robots, dogs that go around doing security details on buildings. Kind of scary. And very cool motorcycle, which is kind of what I'm interested in the most. So first off the bat, I'll give you some sprues here. Sprue guidelines. You get a choice of black or white clothing and guns with the figure, which is nice. So you can make that choice. You have two different color schemes, which I like that. Standard information about tools and whatnot. Sprues down here, skin color sprues. So everything's in full color, as you can probably make out. So you don't have to paint this kit if you don't want to. It looks like it pretty much, if you didn't paint it, it'd look pretty awesome anyway. But that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it much more complicated. Right, so what we got here is it looks like they're basically giving you a basic slowdown on the sprues, applying decals. Like I said, big graphics, really nice. You know, so if you're a beginner modeler, you can get through all the basics here really easily and understand them. Some nice pictures of the sprues, very clear pictures of the sprues, and they're lettered identification letters. Lots, like I said, a lot of sprues. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 20, didn't I? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. In case I think 32. There's another little one. So 32 sprues. So there's a lot of parts. 3 different models in one, so great value for money. I picked this up for $80 on Amazon, including shipping. First off, it looks like you start with a figure. So like I said, you've got the face here, different expressions from the decal sheets. So it looks like you can pick a blank face there, and the hair goes together, and it looks like a kind of helmet here, or maybe actually no, maybe a body. I don't know. Oh, helmet unit. There you go. So it is a helmet. Okay, cool. Yeah, you complete the rest of the helmet unit there. You got the body unit, and they give you the sprues straight away, so you can just get those out and work with this like separately as you go. Separate your sprues, work out an order of how you want to do things, which is nice. Works through the body. You've got the poly caps there that we saw earlier, right here through to the torso, and then down to the top half of the body there. The lower half of the torso comes together. Armed body unit. Oh right, okay. So there it says it's so basically it looks like you get lots of choices with this now. So make sure you go through and mark the one you want to do. You get an armed body unit or normal body unit. Okay. So armed right hand, normal left hand, so on and so forth. Armed left hand. So there you go. So you get a choice with the figure. So make sure if you build this, go through the instructions like you always should do anyway, and maybe take a pen, like a marker pen, and mark up what particular one you want to build so that you don't get confused. There you go, all the way through. Left hands, very much like a Bandai kit, goes together very similar. If you're familiar with Bandai kits, you've made Bandai kits, and this is basically straight down the same way. Suyata are kind of a mystical company to me still. I follow them on Facebook. They've done lots of nice kits. They've done some fantastic 148 tank kits, some very interesting. They design their own sci-fi kits, which is really awesome. And they're kind of left field. They've gone away from like the kind of standard Bandai mecha stuff, and they create in their own style, which I really like. It's very creative, very different kind of designs, very refreshing to see that. So same again, the sprues. This is nice because they give you the sprues for each item you're building as well, which is really cool. So you don't have to keep going back to look up which sprue you need. So it literally means you can pick a page and do it all, and mark it off. Done. So same with the legs. So you've got normal left leg, arm left leg. Obviously we're going to go with armed, right? Because we want to have arms. We want to have like weapons and stuff. Yeah, it's much more fun. And by the looks of this now, right, we're onto the legs here. Now you can see it there, right? The arms, they look like what I'm seeing is, actually, it looks like the armed pieces are much more detailed, more like an android. Looks like the regular arms are kind of smoother, like clothing. Same with the legs. The actual the armed pieces looks way more interesting, much better. Definitely gonna go for those. Then we're on to the weapons unit. Looks like some crazy big, what that is, like a rifle thing. Yeah, some guns here, big blade thing, big shield. She looks very cool. I like these drawings, they're really nice. A little handgun there with a holster, which is really cool. Oh, you get a nice stand as well for her, which is really cool. And that's here, so the stand goes together like that. And there she is. So, you know, you could just build her and then take a rest, like chill, come back, and then go on to the next part of the build of the kit. You know, and do your 3 parts, or you can build it all in one hit if you want to keep going. I mean, that's kind of what I normally do. Once I get my tail between my legs, I'm normally straight through to the end. Everything gets built, especially something like this. But the thing is with this, if you're going to paint it, it probably will be a case of like you're going to have to do it in sections, so it's going to take some time. So there she is, finished there. She goes on the stand like that. And then we move on to the claw motorcycle, which looks really cool. It's got like a tail thing with a blade here, and then the body of the bike. It's very kind of like organic, animal looking. You got the seats go on, looks like a fuel tank, like this, like almost like a lizard. I mean, I know it's kind of, I think it's supposed to be kind of looks like a lizard, or I don't know. I have no idea. Wheels go together there, 2 half tires, wheel centers, etc. So much detail, it's amazing. I'm gonna have to seriously sit and think about this, how I'm gonna paint it. I just really want to make this look interesting, super cool. So the color scheme, as much as I like their color scheme, I think, you know, I'm gonna make it my own. Obviously, we'll work with some good metallics, get the bike looking really special. Yeah, all the way through here. So you've got basically the front wheel, the back wheel, etc. And you got the claws that go on the front, the big blade claws, like that. There. And then basically the wheels go on, wheel section. It's pretty simple actually, the bike. It doesn't look too complicated as far as it goes. It's not mega complicated. It's fairly straightforward. I think the painting of the bike is going to be probably more complicated than actual build, but the nice thing is I think it's all snapped together, so you should be able to paint things in sections and then put it together. You know, you won't have to glue stuff as much, which is good. Yeah, so front and back wheels, the other claws, and your bike is, oh, they've got like a front shield thing, which looks pretty awesome. That looks like pretty much the bike's complete, like that. Alright, actually I do quite like their colour scheme. And then we're moving on to mechanical dog here. So obviously the head looks like the head, the neck, the body parts. Again, they give you the sprues here. It says here, K colors are optional. So you can choose different colors for this, according to this. with the K colours. So sprue K, you get different colour sprues, which is nice. Here. And then the robot dog is done. He's pretty straightforward, isn't he? Just the middle part, the legs and arms and a little head, and there you go. And then here we are at the back, the colour scheme. Or rather, this looks more like kind of just decals. Obviously they've got a picture of the colours. I like those colours. I think they're pretty awesome actually. There's their standard colours. Yeah, very cool. What I want to do is though is kind of base the colours around their scheme, but add metallics and some different shades. Pick out some parts, make it look a little bit more full and detailed with colour, rather than just as very basic body parts like that. Even though it's cool, I mean, man, if you were just building this straight out of the box, you'd be perfectly happy with that, definitely. So again, the blank face, so you got the facial expressions to go on the blank face here, like that, and obviously the dog here, and the gun. More decals to go on there, and they give you a little tease of another kit that's available, Angela 112. She looks really nice. This is probably a forthcoming kit. Yeah, a new product release, so looks like they've got some really cool figures coming out. Very, very cool. So, there you go. That's the instructions for that. So we'll put that in the box. Let's dive in and take a look at some of the sprues. Man, there's so many. There it is. This is wild. You can see straight away all the different colors. It really is wild. Painting this is going to be a real trip. It really is. It's pretty insane looking through it. I really like the bike. I do like the bike colors. The gray's cool. So this here looks like the stand. Looks like some of the legs. Yeah, some of the body parts as well. The kits are really nicely molded. The one thing I do like about these Suyata kits so far is the kits. Their engineering and their moldings, their detail is fantastic. Really is. It's superb. And you look at that. You can see some of the detail on the stand there. The nice smooth body, they look like torso parts. I mean, I might be wrong, but they still look nice. Nice stand parts there. Just really nicely done. Very nice weight of plastic, pretty heavy. You know, it's not flimsy. It's very similar to Bandai. It feels like Bandai plastic. So there's that. Yeah. We'll drop him back in. I probably won't get him back in. I'm terrible at this because of the glue on the tops of the box. In fact, you know what? We'll leave that. We'll leave them out. We'll just separate them. Very similar, just different colour. I think it looks like a colour choice thing there. Those their limbs here. Cool. And again, more of those there. So it's like more colour choices. And they give you the white and the black. Yeah, it's for the figure, so you get the white and or the black. So that's your two colour choice sprues. They're the same, basically. Pretty much the same sprues in two different colours. That's for the figure. So there you go. So there's our faces right there. Let's open those up like that there. So you get, yeah, there you go. You get these blank faces here. So you get a choice of faces. I think they're faces by the looks of it. I might be wrong actually. They look like they are, Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Actually, no, they're not. No, they're not the faces. I thought they kind of looked a bit weird. I don't know, they're bits of body. That's for sure. The flesh colour. More flesh colour there. They're like potatoes. I'm like thinking, yeah, maybe they're not the faces. Not that shape anyway. So, like that. There's the faces. There you go. So you can see here. With these, you get blank faces or ready-made faces, which is quite nice. The ready-made faces look fine. I guess you could just try both and see how you feel about that. It's pretty cool. The nice thing about the blank faces is you can spray them. So if you want to paint them, you want to do some oil work and all whatnot before you put the decals on, you could, to make them look more realistic. That's basically what they're for. If you just want to do them straight out of the box, you can't be bothered with all that. Or you feel like you can use some oils over the top of those decals, then you get two choices of which way you want to work with that. So there you go, there's that. There. We've got some clear parts. Some clear red parts, quite nice. Come in a little clip baggy. Like that, which is nice. Back in, very nice. It's like a red, orangey red. There you go, nice detail on that. And what else we got? Alright. Okay, so this is just black. So you get the black and the white, the choice. So you get there's your two sprues. This one here, earlier that I thought the potatoes, kind of looks like the same as that. So looks like you get a choice there. Potato face. More colours. Alright, there's the hair, purple hair. And looks like bits of the bike maybe, or the weapons, I'm not entirely sure. It's quite hard to see. There's two different shades there. This is for the hair. Now, I do quite like the multicoloured thing, because it does mean that you can just, you can cut corners and you have to paint things. But it would be nice if they did bring out a kit in one colour at some point, just so that I don't have to kind of have the headache of different colours with primers. If you work with different colour primers, you'll know that they do change the tone of the paint. So going over the top of one colour, you'll get a different tone with other colours. So it's I don't know. It's something you can work with, but I wouldn't mind some grey plastic. Suyata. So there's the hair. You can see the detail on the hair there. A lot of sprues. What did I say? 31? We'll just say 30. Something like that. Is that? Yeah. What have we got in here? Bits of it's like body parts, some mecha parts, small pieces, and there. Alright, what have we got here? Okay, oh, bike parts and guns. It looks really cool actually. So, top of that in there. This looks like it's kind of a weird bag. Oh, yeah. There's a thing down the end there. I'm losing my voice. Alright, fold in half, like that. Pretty nice. So it looks like you got here. Looks like pieces of the dog. I think that's the body of the dog. If you can see that there. Nice details. And I think that should come out here. We have bike parts, or wheels, nice black wheels. Those guns are amazing. You can see the details on those guns. And the tread on those tires looks really good too. It's pretty awesome. Very cool. What a shame they didn't do these in kind of like a soft rubber or something. That would have been cool. But yeah, it's pretty sick. The gun's in 2 halves. Very cool. All right. Back in there she goes. Like that. And we'll pop that one back in too. Like that. This is quite a long review, so I apologise. If you've got better things to do, I'll try and get through it as quick as I can. I thought you might just like to see it, that's all. A little baggie full of hands. You see that? Little hands, whole bunch of hands in there, all different grips. It's kind of cool, I like that. That's great. I love they put them in a bag as well. Mostly not on. Oh, they're on a little sprue thing. Yeah, that's cool. All right, the bike. Now this looks amazing. Seriously, I might do the bike first. I kind of think that if I do the bike first, then I can work off the color scheme of the bike to match the figure. So I think the bike's the biggest, kind of going to be the biggest thing. It looks amazing. It really does. It looks like the helmet. Oh, there's the body of the bike. You can see the details on that. Right there. You got the tail here, and you got like the. I think that might be part of the helmet. I don't know. The handlebars there. For sure. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's have some more light. There you go. Sorry about the shakes. There you go. Cool. There. Oh man. Do I want to do a build video of this? Maybe. Maybe we'll do a build video of the bike. I haven't done a build video for a long time. I'm not very good at them. I don't know. I should just be better at them. I kind of get so absorbed when I'm building kits that you know, making build videos to me is quite a it's a bit laborious. I'm not very good with the movie making software. I'm okay. So there's that, and then we've got more parts of the bike here. I'm not going to open these because there's quite a lot of sprues left, and I kind of want to keep some of them in the bags. So there's the, looks like the, most of the parts of the bike there, all in the grey, tiger blades, whatnot. Like I said, so many bits. You have to do some serious organisation with this if you're going to paint it. Now, let's take a look here. What have we got here? So this looks like more bike parts. Yep, tons of small parts for the bike, surprisingly. And more bike parts there. You got the grey inners, so the wheels, the rims, etc. And yellow. I'm guessing maybe you get a choice of colours, colour schemes by the looks of this. You can have the yellow or the grey by the looks of it. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. There's two sprues look the same. So there you go. You get if you're not going to paint them, you get a colour scheme choice. Okay. Right. So I'm going to call it that. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe to this channel, it really helps. And hit that notification bell. So on the rare occasion I do upload videos, you'll be notified. Go to my Instagram. You can look me up on Instagram, G-Construction. I'm on Facebook as well, G-Construction. You can search me on there. All the links are in my Instagram profile. Tell your friends. come and subscribe to this channel, because the more subscribers I get, the more obviously videos that I'll be inclined to make. It's really just my whole YouTube channel experience is really led by subscribers. So the more subscribers I get, the more video content I'm going to start uploading. If I don't get really that many extra new subscribers, then obviously the incentive to upload more videos isn't as much. So if you want to see more build videos, you want to see more how to do videos, then obviously the more subscribers I get, the more of those kind of videos that I will start uploading. So yeah, all right, thanks. Hope you're having a great weekend. It might be Monday by now by the time I upload this video, so have a great week. Thank you.